Hello everyone, I am Yiming Xia. I would like to introduce my project. Its name is Sokoban. Sokoban is a Japanese word for warehouse keeper. It's also a popular puzzle game. The game was invented in Japan in '80s. People can control the worker on the map to push crate to different locations. Let me demonstrate the game first. This is the home page of my project, and there are 10 different stages. You can pick any one of them to play. Let's start with stage 1. You can control the worker using up key, down key, left key, and right key. And you can push the crate one at a time. If the crate was pushed to the right place, that is to say, the location with a red dot, then it's in the correct place. There is no order which crate should be moved into the right location first. Once all crates are in the correct places, you win the game. I also implemented the go back function. It supports go back with no more than 3 steps. It's designed to avoid mistakes like press the keys multiple times by accident. Furthermore, I implemented restart function. If the player messed up the game and hoped to start from the beginning, then they can use this function. I also implemented records function to store the best records based on steps used in each stage. Lastly, I provide a button to display how to play for new players. Next, I would like to talk about how I implemented the project. Overall, this project is a mixture of many homeworks, such as tic-tac-toe, Wordle, and battleships. From tic-tac-toe, I learned how to handle div elements. From Wordle, I learned how to render div elements using CSS class, and from battleships, I learned how to load JSON information via API. This project also used skills like JSX components. Let's take a deep look at the game board. The game board is composed of div elements. Each div is assigned with 1 or 2 class tags. For example, if the div has only V in its class, it will be rendered with a black square. If it has only W in its class, it will be rendered with a brick. Similarly, if it has both F and C, which means floor and crate, it will display a regular crate. If it has both P and C, which means point and crate, it will display a red crate. Next, let's move on to map. The map information is retrieved from URL, and it is read as JSON. There are 5 attributes in the JSON. They are shape, size, details, employee, and crates. It's quite similar to what we did in the battleships, so I won't waste too much time on explaining it. About the go back function, it was achieved by maintaining a history list in the object. With each move of the employee, the list and employee object and crate objects will be appended with a new position, even for the crate that didn't move. Then we can trace back where every object is in each step. The project is mainly composed of 2 files. The first file is app.jsx. It defines the framework of the project, like the links between different pages. And the second file is gameboard.jsx. It defines the board component and is the most important part in my project. This component is largely inspired by the tic-tac-toe which illustrated by our professor in the last lecture. I think its design is beautiful, and it's pretty close to the mosaic windows in the church. Each function in it is small and elegant, and eventually it becomes a powerful application. So I implemented the board component exactly the way in tic-tac-toe. The first part of the code is the declare of variables, followed by 3 use effect. The first use effect is executed only once. It's used to read map information from URL. The second use effect is used to register keyboard handler. It listens to 3 variables and will run multiple times during the game. The third use effect is used to refresh the map and verify if the game is over. The rest of the component are helper functions, and I tried my best to make them short. That is all about my project. Thank you for watching.